China is lodging a complaint with the World Trade Organization over President Trump's new tariffs, claiming they are based on false allegations. The president says the taxes are meant to fight the fentanyl crisis and stop the flow of drugs from China to the U.S. ABC 7 News reporter Tara Campbell went to the experts to understand whether this approach could pay off on Bay Area streets.
President Donald Trump taking aim at China with a 10% tariff, saying the tax is intended to address China's role in the fentanyl crisis here in the U.S.
It's a drug war. Everybody wants to make it a trade war, but this is a drug war, and we're just trying to stop the carnage.
The president has been touting tariffs as a way to disrupt the flow of fentanyl since the campaign trail. This week, making good on his promise to tax goods imported from China, while delaying potential tariffs on Mexico and Canada.
75,000 Americans die every single year. That's about as many people are going to be in the Superdome on Sunday because of the fentanyl precursors that come from China, that go into Mexican drug cartel labs.
These can be done literally in a basement, in a warehouse, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Their only limiting factor is how fast they can get these precursor chemicals.
Bob Barris is the special agent in charge of the San Francisco division of the Drug Enforcement Agency.
DEA is absolutely in Mexico working with our partners down there, trying to stem the tide down there.
Meanwhile, the experts say diplomatic pressure has long been a way of trying to get China's cooperation.
We do know from the past it can be done.
Keith Humphreys is a professor of psychiatry at Stanford University and a former White House senior drug policy advisor.
About 10, 15 years ago, there was a lot of diplomacy, fairly quiet, between the United States and China, which resulted in them scheduling, meaning controlling a certain set of chemicals that seems to have reduced overdose deaths around 2019.
Well, he says tactics like tariffs can work. The way President Trump is going about it might not.
The difference this time, though, is to do it in such a public and potentially humiliating way, and that can easily backfire.
In the past, he says, these types of moves have been done quietly.
China is a nuclear-armed superpower and very concerned about their image in the world. So sometimes publicly demanding something from China and shaming China is less effective than talking to them quietly.
Now, this week, President Trump announced he would be hitting pause on tariffs planned for Mexico and Canada, saying Mexico has pledged to deploy thousands of members of its National Guard to the border, and Canada will now have what's being called a fentanyl czar. As for more negotiations coming down the pike, we will have to wait and see. Dan and Alma.